Hello YouTubers, this is 777 Forever coming at you with another Etihad Airways 777-300ER. I did the first one in the original livery, but this one is in the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery. I purchased this model on March 24, 2016 from Choice Toys, based out of Overland Park, Kansas. His website is www.choicetoysinc.com. This model came out in the March release of JC Wings. This model is still available. A couple of retailers such as Easy Toys, last I checked on their website, and Waffle Collectibles, and even eBay still had this model available. Okay. Now today you're going to be viewing a JC Wings Etihad Airways Boeing 777-300ER, the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery in the 1/200 scale model. Okay, let me give you some information about Etihad Airways as a corporation and an airline. Etihad Airways was established as the second flag carrier of the United Arab Emirates in July 2003 by a royal decree issued by Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan and commenced operations on November 12, 2003. Etihad Airways is the third largest airline in the Middle East, and it is the second largest airline in the United Arab Emirates after Emirates, which is based in Dubai. The headquarters of Etihad Airways is located in Khalifa City, while the airline's main hub of operations is located nearby at Abu Dhabi International Airport, which is located approximately 19 miles east of Abu Dhabi City. The airline operates more than 1,000 flights per week to over 120 passenger and cargo destinations in the Middle East, Africa, Europe, Asia, Australia, and the Americas, with a fleet of 119 Airbus and Boeing aircraft. Okay, with that said, with that out the way, this is the box, what it looks like. You see the emblem right there, the U.A.E. emblem, the Etihad title, the aircraft, the Formula One Etihad Abu Dhabi Grand Prix decal there, the 1/200 scale model, and then there's some more decal information up there. I'll get into that in a moment. That is the front of the box, including the livery here. You see that. I'll go into details on that in a second. Alright. Okay folks, this is the back of the box. You see the emblem there, the Etihad, even the Etihad written in Arabic. I'll go into that in a moment. And then there's JC Wings, and then Facebook. If you're a collector and you're on Facebook, you probably want to add JC Wings to your like, because they always definitely let you know what's getting ready to come down the pike months in advance, so you can be prepared to start pre-ordering whatever. Okay. Okay folks, this is the top of the box you see here. All the little info, the decal, the Etihad, the 777-300ER, the 200 scale model deal is there. Alright. And this is the bottom box you see here. Same information there as well. Okay folks, this is the model stand that came with the model. You see the pattern right there. You don't have to worry about scratching your model when you put it on the stand. And then there's the custom plaque right there. You see there with the Etihad title and with the aircraft. This is the 777-300ER and the 1/200 scale model you see there. Okay. And these are the gear replacements in this plastic bag right here. I'll go into detail what the purpose for these are later on in the review. Okay. Okay, with all that out of the way about Etihad Airways, how that airline came into existence, the boxing, the packaging, the model stand, and the gear replacements that came with the model, here is the model, folks. Alright, there it is, folks. The JC Wings Etihad Boeing 777-300ER in the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery. This is the second Etihad 777 model that has come out. Okay. Now let me give you some information about the livery, how that came about. You didn't know, Etihad Airways' new livery, which is called the Facets of Abu Dhabi, was unveiled on September 25th, 2014 in Hamburg, Germany by the airline's Chief Executive Officer, James Hogan. And the airline's first aircraft to begin sporting this prestigious livery was an Airbus A380-800 with the registration number A6-APA. You know, Gemini Jets already did a model on that one. The various brown, gold, the gray, and the white tones reflect the heritage, the culture, the geography, and the landscape of the United Arab Emirates, while the angular patterns you see there on the aircraft reflect the geometric scope of Abu Dhabi's architecture. 600 kilograms of paint were applied in 4 layers of paint on the Airbus A380, and all 4 layers of paint are thinner than a human hair. I have no idea how many layers of paint were laid on this aircraft because it's a more smaller aircraft, but it's a big aircraft. The new livery on this aircraft, a Boeing 777-300ER with registration number A6-ETD, was unveiled around September 2015 at Etihad Airways Engineering Center in Abu Dhabi. And after Etihad Airways repainted this aircraft in this new livery called the Facets of Abu Dhabi, the aircraft was put back into service thereafter, and the first destination flown in this new livery on this aircraft was from Abu Dhabi to Manchester, England. This Boeing 777-300ER with registration number A6-ETD was the first Boeing 777-300ER to be painted in this prestigious livery. However, folks, they ain't gonna have this livery for another year or so. Then after 2016, they're gonna do another livery. Okay? So with that said, let's get down to business with the information on this aircraft. Oh, forgot to add something else, folks. The new livery you see here, which is called the Facets of Abu Dhabi, was created by leading brand consultant Lander Associates in partnership with Etihad Airways, whose global headquarters is located in San Francisco, California. Alright, now let's get down to business. Okay, we're going to start on the left side of the aircraft, the front as usual. We're going to start the cockpit windows you see here, the windshield wipers. I'll show you at another angle in a moment. And then you see the nose gear, partial nose gear doors right here with the registration ETA, and then there's the nose gear. And then you come to see the United Arab Emirates flag. This represents as one of the national flag carriers for the U.A.E. Of course, you know the other one is Emirates. Okay, and then you see the emblems by the door here. I'm gonna tell you who they are. Okay, this one right here, it represents as Etihad Airways partner. And then you go down here, this where it's green here, it stands for Al-Attiyah, Etihad Airways. They became partners, whatever, you know, co-sharing each other's flights, what have you. And then the third one right here, which is the Milano Expo 2015 decal, which was held from May 1st, 2015 to October 31st, 2015 in Milan, Italy. Okay, there you have it. And then we go to from Abu Dhabi to the world slogan. It is Etihad's current slogan that you will be able to fly to any destination in the world from Abu Dhabi. And then you see the Etihad in Arabic, you see there. Etihad is actually pronounced Al-Ittihad in the Arabic language. And then you come over here, the Etihad title you see there. The word Etihad derives from the Arabic word which means union, united, unity. Alright? And then you come over here, you see the emblem here, you see there. That emblem represents as the national emblem of the United Arab Emirates. Okay? Okay, we're on the side of the wing here. You see the inboard landing light right there, folks. And then you see these engines here. See right there, folks. Like all carriers that utilize the Boeing 777-300ER in their fleets, Etihad Airways also uses the General Electric GE90-115B1L engines on their Boeing 777-300ERs as well. Now, before I show you the front angle of these engines, you see this decal right here, folks. This is called the F1 2015 Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix decal. Okay, if you know what that was, the Formula 1 Etihad Airways Abu Dhabi Grand Prix was an annual racing event that was held on November 29, 2015 at the Yas Marina Circuit, which is located on Yas Island in Abu Dhabi. The 2016 Formula 1 Abu Dhabi Grand Prix Racing Fall Classic will be held on November 27, 2016. So I'm just giving you some heads up about the 2016 races coming, so you can prepare for that, okay? And you see the cone right there. And then there's the gears right there, okay? Now I'm going to turn and let you see the front angle of these engines, all right? Okay, now you're looking at the front angle of these engines, and the engines do spin, as you see here. Alright, now I'm going to let you see the front angle of this aircraft and the engines on the other side as well. Okay, now you're looking at the front of the aircraft. You see the partial registration number A above the cockpit windows, and then you see the windshield wipers. Then you see the little nose right there. You see the little nose gear lights right there, the little pearl right there, pearl nose gear lights, and then you see the nose gear right here. And then we're going to come over this way, folks. Bring that up a little bit. See the inboard landing light here, as well as the engines over here as well, and they spin as well. Okay, so with that said, I'm getting ready to take it back to the other side of the aircraft, and because there's more information over there as well. Okay, now you're looking at the rake wing tips along with the strobe light you see there, and there's the navigation light right there, folks. Okay, folks, now you see back at the aircraft. We're at the back of the aircraft. You see the Etihad.com. That's the website address. You can go and book your tickets through that website. And then the registration number you see back here, A6-ETA. The first test flight on this aircraft took place on January 17, 2006 and was delivered to Etihad Airways on April 20th, 2006. This aircraft was also the first Boeing 777-300ER to be painted in its prestigious livery. And of course you see the Facets of Abu Dhabi livery here on the tail as well. Okay, I already went into details with that was okay, the different colors, the angular patterns, what have you. Alright, now I'm gonna let you see the APU exhaust hole from a different angle. Okay folks, this is the APU exhaust hole along with the strobe light. Sorry about that, folks. Now I'm gonna let you see the aircraft from the rear angle. Okay folks, that is the aircraft from the rear view angle. Okay, now I'm gonna turn it to the right side of the angle, let you see it from that angle. Okay folks, we're on the right side of the aircraft. You see the cockpit windows right there. You see the U.A.E. flag right there. You see the partial nose gear door with the partial registration number TA, the nose gears. Etihad in Arabic stands for Al Etihad. From Abu Dhabi to the world in Arabic. The Etihad titles. You see the front cargo container door. You see the U.A.E. emblem, as I explained earlier. The inboard landing lights. GE90-115B1L engines and the F1 2015 Abu Dhabi racing decal right there. The gears right there. And over here you see the rake wing tips and the strobe light and the green navigation light, but I'm going to show you at another angle. Okay folks, these are the rake wing tips in a better angle with the strobe light and the green navigation light you see there. Okay, we're at the back of the aircraft. You see the rear cargo container door right there. You see the Etihad.com website address. You see the bulk bin door right here, the registration number, and the Facets of Abu Dhabi on the back half of this aircraft as well, with the various colors and angular patterns. Okay. All right. Etihad Airways ordered 25 Boeing 777-300ERs to add to their fleet, and currently all 25 of their Boeing 777-300ERs are currently operating in service. The airline also has an option to purchase 12 more. Now, before I show you the bird's eye top view of this aircraft and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft, I'm gonna roll this model for a second. It rolls somewhat, but anyway, you get the idea. Now with that said, now I'm going to show you the top of the aircraft. Okay, we're at the front of the aircraft top view. Windshield wipers, cockpit windows, partial registration on A, emergency escape hatch door number 1, the anti-collision beacon light you see here, the satellite communication Wi-Fi box you see there, the little hump right there, Emergency escape hatch door number 2, antenna there. Emergency escape hatch door number 3, the ADF antennas in 3D. And then there's the Wi-Fi box back there. And then emergency escape hatch door number 4. And then you see 2 more antennas back there. And then there's the tail. And then you see the little dots over here, right here. You see there, folks? You see right there, as well as over here as well. Those are the luminaire lights that light up this tail you see here when it flies during nighttime. Alright? And then we look at the wings over here. The emergency exit wing walkway right there. The big massive GE90 engines. Fuel dump valve and the rake wing tips with the strobe light on this side, as well as over here as well. There's the emergency exit wing walkway here. GE90 engines here. The fuel dump valve and the rake wing tips and the strobe light from this angle as well. Okay, we at the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. You see the partial nose gear door here, and then there's the partial nose gear door there with the partial registration number there. Then there's the nose gear right there, and then we come over here. Then you see the Etihad title right here. You see there, folks. And then there's the beacon and collision light right there. And then there's the hole where the steering goes in at. And then we come back over here. 2 more antennas there. And the tail stripe you see there, a little hump there. And then there's the APU housing right there, folks. And then there's the pressure relief valve right there. And then you come over this way. The gears do tilt. Tilt barely. Okay, then you see the engines here. Registration number, fuel dump valve, and the rake wing tip with the strobe light here. Same on this side as well. Okay, engines there, fuel dump valve, and the rake wing tip with strobe light as well. Okay. Okay, now I got the out of the way about showing you the aircraft from the bird's eye top view and the undercarriage belly view of this aircraft. Now I'm going to put it on this stand here that I showed you earlier, okay? So here it is. Okay, fine, got it on the stand with the gears on there. You see there, right there, the model stand, what have you. Now I'm going to let you see it from the front angle. Okay, now you're looking at the front angle, folks. You know, see the big massive GE90 engines. There's the gear lights. You know, the whole aircraft is entire in the front angle. Okay, now to the right angle of the aircraft. Okay, now you're looking at the right angle of this aircraft on the stand. All right, and now the tail cam angle. There it is. The entire aircraft in the tail cam. You see the entire Facets of Abu Dhabi Livery from this angle here. Alright. Okay, before I take this model off the stand, I got at this angle to show you the purpose of those gear replacements. You see here, from replace these gears here, and I'm taking them off right now. Okay, now you see it at that angle right there without the gears. Now I'm going to show you at a different angle. Now you're displaying the model without the gears. Now at this point, you got 2 options. You can continue to display it without the gears, as you see here, like this right here, and this is where the gear replacements come into play at right there. Alright, got the little 2 pins. You take the gear plate down, put the gears back on if you like. Or you can choose to leave them on there with the gears on it, like in a takeoff and a landing position, getting ready to land position. I choose to leave mine in the gear position, okay, with gears down, okay? So with that said, I'm going to put these gears back on here and go ahead and wrap this video review up, alright? Okay, now the aircraft seating configuration, okay? This particular Etihad Airways Boeing 777-300ER with registration number A6-ETD seats 412 passengers in a two-class cabin configured layout. Alright, here's the breakdown, folks. From rows 5 to 11, that will be from here to here. You have 28 Pearl business class seats. And rows 16 to 55, that will be from here all the way back to the rear of the aircraft. You have 384 Coral economy class seats, which brings a total of 412 seats. In addition to employing the Boeing 777-300ER to Manchester, England from Abu Dhabi, Etihad Airways also utilizes their Boeing 777-300ERs on routes from Abu Dhabi to Bangkok, Chicago O'Hare, Dallas Fort Worth, sometimes Delhi, Dhaka, Dublin, Jakarta, Jeddah, Lahore, London Heathrow, Manila, Melbourne, New York JFK, Paris Charles de Gaulle, Phuket, Riyadh, San Francisco, Sao Paulo, Brazil, Sydney, Australia, and Toronto. Those are the routes, folks. Well, this is all I have for this model review and everything. Please rate and subscribe, and leave your comments and suggestions down at the bottom of the video screen. And I want to know if you got this model or are you planning on getting it, because it's still available right now. You probably want to hurry up and get it because it's going to sell out eventually. Okay, I even want to know if you got it in the 1/400 scale. Okay, so this is all I have right now. Next up, there's another Middle Eastern carrier that I've been waiting for this model as well. Stay tuned for that one. All right, take care. God bless.